Hello, this is NONYASISCHAT, and I am back with a Kountry Wayne SKIT review on the attorney and the podcast women. So when we left off, Lauren had showed up for the meeting balking. She didn't want to do it, even though she basically got cussed out by Wayne last night. She's still going to ride or die with Wayne. So the attorney is asking the women, you know, who all is in agreement with the negotiation and who all is satisfied with the contract. Only one that raised her hand, Lauren. Lauren, the con artist, the scammer. She still thinks she can work Wayne. The attorney goes around, everybody's on board except Lauren. Now, keep in mind, they all need to be on board to change these contracts or to offer up negotiation tactics to Wayne. Now, if Wayne finds out that all 5 of these women want that contract changed and he's only got 2 weeks left before the podcast is supposed to kick off September 1st, is he going to fold? Or is he going to try to go out and find 5 more women who Wayne himself has systematically woven into the fabric of their relationships trauma, drama, and upcoming exploitation of these 5 women? Yet, here's Lauren still protecting Wayne. The women are trying to convince her, look, you don't know him. You don't know him. And the lawyer wants to know, and again, I'm paraphrasing because I'm trying to get a couple of videos into one, like a mashup. She finds out that Lauren is dating Wayne. She is his current, quote, girlfriend. And as Shayla put it, flavor of the month. Is she going to even make it a month? Tamara's over there balking as usual because she's like, girl, didn't you see what just happened to me? And Lauren's like, no, what are we going to do? We've never done this before, and he's given us this golden opportunity and blah, blah, blah. Lauren is speaking from a point of having no, I guess, love for self, basically. She's willing to take the crumbs that she can take from a man. This is why she will scam anyone. That's my opinion. She will take whatever she can take from a man. Who hurt this woman? Anyway, I digress. So the women told the attorney, yeah, she's sleeping with the boss. She's the only one that's the holdout, and they need all the women to agree. Amber comes in earlier with a power move, basically, because Amber's a leader. And she checks with every single woman. And she says, do you value yourself? Do you know your worth? Do you know your worth? Shayla pipes up, yeah, ever since birth, when they dropped me off, when I came off out of the birth canal, my mama told me who I was. And when they dropped me off at preschool, the preschool knew I was coming. So, you know, Shayla, she's just mouthing off. Delicia agrees. I'm worth it. I am worth the fight because I am me. I am me. And in the words of a famous singer who sings the Celebrate song, Amber wraps it up in a bow and says, do you love yourself? Are you worth it? Are you worth fighting for? You, as a person, as a woman, about to go into business with Kountry Wayne, are you willing to just sacrifice yourself for his nonsense? Amber laid it on. She gave a powerful speech. And of course, the other women, if they had any doubts, changed their mind, except for Lauren. Lawyer now knows that Lauren is sleeping with Wayne. But they need Lauren on board. They need her on board. But she's so stuck that she can convince Wayne to change her contract. She didn't give a doggone about these other women. She'll take the crumbs. So Lauren goes on talking to the attorney, telling what a great opportunity this is. They're going to get exposure. And Lauren's not thinking about the brand or the interviews because that's not Lauren's thing. Lauren's thing is to scam and take what she can get from men. The other women want the opportunity for growth. So the lawyer is asking Lauren, why would you not want to stand with these other women, with your coworkers, to get a decent contract? After all of what she's just heard, she's still on the, we wouldn't get a better opportunity. Look, we've got the Kountry Wayne name. Honey, he is not marrying you. Just like you thought yesterday you could sit at the head of the table and he politely basically pushed you out of his chair. You don't have it like that, Lauren. Sorry, baby girl. Wayne don't feel you like that. Now, when Amber sat in his chair, because he wasn't around, he walked over like he was going to ask Amber to move. Shh. Wayne must have got away from Amber so fast because Amber wasn't moving anywhere. She knows Wayne, and she knows the power that she has. No matter what he is, how he hates Amber, he did not ask Amber to get out of that chair. But Lauren, you're a fly-by-night. So Lauren's telling the attorney why she thinks they should stick with it and take the crumbs that he's offering. Did Lauren even read the contract? She's just stuck on the fact that she thinks she is the deal. And Shayla said, no, honey, you're the flavor of the month. The fact that Lauren has no idea of her self-worth or what is possible with this. Wayne's not going to fire them. He only has 2 weeks. He's not going to fire these women. And like I said in the other skit, he's going to come in. Wayne's going to say, oh, I was just testing you guys to see, are you serious about this or some nonsense? Because he's going to try to save face because he knows that's a BS contract he gave them. And luckily, Shayla did not believe what Anthony said. Shayla's smartening up. Yes, she is. She's learning. You got to give Shayla credit. She's learning. Like her or not, she's learning. And again, Denisha makes $2,000 in a day just from her social media. Amber's got what Amber's got going on. But again, they need to change this contract because this contract is putting them into slave labor territory. Even Delicia is saying, who are you, Lauren? I don't even know who I'm looking at right now. And Shayla says, that's because she drank the Kool-Aid. They all know Wayne's about the foolishness, except for scammer Lauren, who still thinks she can manipulate Wayne into getting at least her contract changed. Yeah, Lauren. Amber's speech that she put out there was about how they are 5 beautiful women who have overcome so much turmoil, so much of Wayne's BS. She laid out a beautiful speech. And Lauren's listening, but Lauren's not comprehending. So the lawyer states again, you are 5 people on a podcast. They are business partners. They need all 5 women on board. They need Lauren to get on board. Will she get on board? Will they be able to negotiate the contract? Now, this is after the lawyer, the attorney, finds out that Lauren is sleeping with Wayne. And that's why Lauren has one foot stuck in cement. So apparently, Lauren is not a businesswoman. Apparently, it didn't sound like it. She is definitely making this personal by holding out, saying, yes, let's just look at the contract and see what better contract we can come up with. And Amber points out, Lauren, you're making it personal. This is business, not personal. But Lauren's looking out for Lauren, and for her, it's personal. Lauren doesn't understand life. Something happened to her. She's dependent on a man where she can either get what she wants or scam them out of what she wants and needs. And Amber is speaking truth. And the other women are just looking at Lauren like, do you hear yourself? Do you hear yourself depending on Wayne to hand out crumbs? And Lauren's like, you guys, why are you going personal? Because you made it personal, Lauren. What are you not understanding? This is business. Something apparently Lauren knows nothing about. I have businesses, is what she used to say. I don't think so. I don't think Lauren's ever had a business in her life other than using herself to take what she can take from men. Lauren proceeds to tell the other women, look, I'm going to tell you what I did. I went to Wayne and I asked him to change my personal contract, Lauren's contract. She's telling the other women what she did last night. And they're looking at her like, really, Lauren? She went to cover her own back to get her contract changed. To hell with the rest of them. Right? And they're like, you did what? And they're kind of snickering. Tamara's like, what is wrong with you? Shayla throws in her shots. Amber's sitting there watching Lauren. Delicia says, who are you? I don't even know you. I thought I knew you. That she's not willing to fight. She doesn't know that she probably has more self-worth than what she's ever shown herself. At this point, Tamara is laughing at Lauren and listening to her foolishness. Then Tamara is the one that he still gives $15,000 to. And Tamara was getting $30,000. Now Lauren wanted Wayne to take the $15,000 away from Tamara and give it to her. That's part of the argument last night. And Tamara's laughing at her like, you're a fool. Did you not just see what he did to me? Amber knows Wayne better than anybody in that room, but they all know him. And Lauren's still standing there, talking like she's grateful for these crumbs. She's going to bat for Wayne. She says she's a ride or die. But is she willing to be a ride or die by pew-pewing herself in the foot, in the behind? It looks like it. She's going to ride for Wayne, who's going to toss her out probably this weekend into the garbage. It's gone. Poof. Wayne doesn't care. You're not special, Lauren. And she's still trying to ride for Wayne. He has manipulated that brain out of your head. Yeah, maybe when she went and washed her hair, like Wayne told her to, she washed all the thoughts of self-preservation out of her head. So the skit ends right here. They're still down one woman because they've got to convince this hard-head woman con artist that you are not going to con Wayne. He just told you no. What are you not understanding about this man? Because she doesn't know Wayne. She's sickening with what she does to men. And Dan is still lurking in the bushes. So we wrap this skit up. There's no 5-person decision that equals 5 people in agreement because Lauren is still holding out. So we're going to wait for the next skit, see if they can change Lauren's mind. But it's very sad when you have no self-worth. You're willing to sit by the door and take crumbs and a car. She gets, what, $5,000 a month, if that. This woman, whatever she's been through, has really messed up her mind. The other women are all on board. Let's catch up with them at the next skit review and see what the outcome is going to be for the attorney. And also, let's not forget, is Lauren going to go and run to Wayne and tell them that they are trying to negotiate with the attorney so that they have something to present to Wayne to force his hand? Lauren, take a seat. Learn something instead of thinking that you are the most beautiful, you are the brightest, you are the star, you're the guiding light. Because you're like a boulder that they're pulling. Where's your self-worth? Know your self-worth. Know your value. So I'll catch up with you on the next skit. This is NONYASISCHAT. Let's see how it goes from here. Are they going to get Lauren on board? Or is they're going to have to walk away, or whatever they decide to do if Lauren doesn't get on board? This is NONYASISCHAT. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I will talk to you at the next skit review. We'll talk to you later.